Flagler County's primary election results are in. With a voter turnout of 29.4%, the election saw several closely contested races, two of which are within the margin requiring an automatic recount. We start with Flagler County Commission District 1, where Andy Dance secured his second term with a decisive victory. Dance tells WNZF family plays a vital role in his success.
Well, this one's for my brother. He's, battling cancer, and he's probably my biggest supporter. And through all this time, he just, he couldn't do much this time. So I had to do the extra legwork. He was always my sign guy and, out getting petitions for me and stuff. So I put it on my shoulders to work extra hard so that he didn't have to worry about anything. And, so it's just great. It's great to have family go through this journey. So I just appreciate you asking that question because really it's not just my family, but, we've been here 53 years and every resident, I consider part of my family, and I'm working hard just to make sure that we do the best for the county.
Meanwhile, Palm Coast mayoral race is heading to a November runoff, with Mike Norris and Cornelia Manfrey emerging as the top contenders, marking the end of David Alphin's tenure as mayor. The Palm Coast City Council will also see changes with runoffs required in both the District 1 and District 3 races. Ty Miller and Jeff Seib will face off in District 1, and Andrew Werner leads the tight race in District 3. The opponent Andrew Werner will face in the November runoff is still unclear, as Ray Stevens leads Dana Mark Stansel by just 2 votes, a margin of 0.02%. According to a press release from the Supervisor of Elections office, a recount will be ordered if the margin is within 0.5%, and the final decision on recounts will be made after provisional and referred mail ballots are reviewed at the canvassing board meeting on Friday. The other race that falls into this category is for Board of County Commissioners District 5, where Pam Richardson leads Ed Danko by just 40 votes, a margin of 0.26%. In the County Commission District 3 race, Kim Carney won with 42% of the vote, notably defeating Palm Coast City Councilman Nick Klufis. Additionally, the school board saw Lauren Ramirez and Janie Ruddy win their respective seats, with Ruddy's win coming by a narrow margin. The November elections will be pivotal, with several key positions still to be decided. We'll continue to bring you reactions to the election results throughout the week on Flagler's Morning News. Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, August 21st. Last weekend was a busy one for the Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
Beginning last Friday night, deputies attempted to stop a vehicle on I-95 because a driver's license was not valid. According to Sheriff Rick Staley, the woman driving the vehicle was headed to catch a cruise. That didn't happen.
Unfortunately for her, she found that she should not be carrying MDMA, more commonly known as ecstasy, and marijuana and drug paraphernalia in her car. Instead of going to her cruise, she took a detour to the Green Roof Inn.
Also on Friday, 28-year-old Jacob Coy of Palm Coast was caught for violating probation and more.
Upon his arrest, he claimed he had a medical complaint and was transported to the hospital for treatment. At the hospital, he admitted to spending time with someone, as he claims, likes to give others narcotics. And the suspect stated that it was possible fentanyl in his vehicle and was trying to clean the vehicle before going to his parents' home.
And a woman found out it's illegal to give a minor drugs and alcohol.
This was after a traffic stop was conducted on East Moody Boulevard in Bunnell. She was driving to Daytona Beach with a minor before being stopped. The minor was turned over to custody of their parent, and she was taken to the Green Roof Inn.
In all, Flagler County Sheriff's Office deputies made 9 arrests this past weekend, handled 528 calls for service, and made 122 traffic stops. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. The Fitzgerald Performing Arts Center is getting a new sound system.
And why? Because Amelia Fulmer with the Fitz says the current system is 22 years old. She said it's all about the bass.
We've got a big subwoofers. We're really excited because the speakers feel more amplified, but they're not louder. They don't hurt your ears. So we're able to really equalize. You're going to feel the difference when you come in. It's worth coming just for that. I mean, we are really excited.
Fulmer said it's not louder, but it's a better sound than the more than 2 decades old speakers. You can listen to Lifeline on WNZF Saturday mornings at 9 or anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, how students benefit from the Fitz. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.